Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be trying out the brand new e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I love e.l.f. and I love the Camo collection, so I'm very excited to try this out and let you guys know if it's worth your money or not. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty, man, I have not worn my hair straight in so long, and I almost feel like I look like an egghead. Really quickly, I just want to say I'm so sorry that I took all of last week off. I did not film or upload. It was actually my best friend's wedding, and I also had something else going on that week, and I took the week off for myself, honestly, because there was just so much going on that I didn't want to just start filming crazily trying to get something up. So I'm sorry about that, but as of right now, we are going back to the 2 videos a week. So let's get into it. Like I mentioned, I do have the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I got 2 shades just in case, but first let me give you guys some information about it, and then we can apply it to the face. Alrighty guys, so for the 3rd time, this is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This does retail for $11, and there is 30 shades. So it is described as a primer-infused pressed powder foundation that delivers buildable coverage and an airbrush finish. So it's supposed to be medium to full coverage, semi-matte finish, airbrush even complexion. It is talc-free and non-comedogenic. I can't say that word, sorry. And it's supposed to pair really well with the Camo collection. And it's supposed to be for all skin types. So on the instructions, it just says that the pressed powder include a sponge, and you can use that to gently pat on the face. So I'm actually going to do half of my face with the sponge and half with a brush just to test it out. I normally prefer to apply powder foundation first with a brush, and then if I need to kind of reapply over time throughout the day, I'll use the sponge. So like I mentioned, I will do half of the face. I ended up getting 2 shades because I had no idea what I was in for. I did get the shade medium 330W, which this is the shade that I use on their CC cream, Camo CC cream. And then just in case I got light 280N, there wasn't very many choices at Ulta. Right now it's not available on the e.l.f. website. It should be coming out very soon, but at Ulta you can find some shades. So the packaging is pretty simple. It is just like a little compact, and it does come with a mirror. This is what the little powder foundation looks like. And then under it, it does come with a little section to put your applicator. So this shade is way too light, so I am going to be using my shade in the CC, which is the medium 330W. It definitely looks a little dark, but I do think it might match my neck actually perfectly. Remember, I do self-tan. So yeah, my face is hydrated and it is primed. It feels good. So I guess we can just get started. I'm going to zoom you guys in and let's get a better look. By the way, my lashes are looking extra clumpy today, but like, whatever. So medium 330W, which is the one I'm about to use, is a medium with warm undertones. So I'm going to use the little sponge. I'm very scared. I feel like powder foundations with a sponge can sometimes be very heavy. So I'm going to start out with like a very light hand. See how dark this looks? Okay. Obviously it's going to be dark for my skin, but just remember we're trying to match the neck. So far, I'm starting to notice that this is going to be a lot more orange than golden, kind of like my neck. Oh my god, wait. I wanted to add concealer first. Sorry. With powder foundations, typically it's better to use a concealer first because you don't want to start mixing a bunch of creams and powders. So I'm quickly going to add some concealer. I don't know where my Camo concealer is, but I'm just going to use what I've been using right now, which is the Catrice True Skin Concealer in the shade Warm Olive. I'm going to blend this out. I'm only going to do my under eyes. Everything else I'm going to try to cover it with the powder foundation. So I'm going to blend this out and set it with the powder, and I'll be right back, and then we can keep applying the foundation. Okay, I am back. Obviously, oh my god, I hope this video is not like a big hot mess. But obviously my concealer, it looks darker than my skin tone because I do use foundations that are darker. If that makes sense? So let's keep going. I'm going to, again, kind of go in with a lighter hand, and I'm going to try to do like a very thin layer with the sponge. This is not my preferred way of applying a foundation, but we're going to try it out both ways. Okay, so I haven't done my forehead, but it actually looks pretty good. This is just not for me. Like, I think this could look so much better, which is why I left my forehead bare. The formula is looking really good. It's just for me to get an even, really nice, even blend, I really do need to go in with a brush. But so far, I am liking the formula. I'm just not liking this. So we're going to switch over. Typically, I'll like to use maybe like a brush like this, which is like, it's a little dense, but it's still like fluffy enough. And what I like to do is grab some, tap off the excess, and I'll pat and then I'll buff. And this is how I prefer to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my whole face. Very interesting, but I'm actually getting more coverage with the brush. So not only is it easier to blend, but I'm still getting more coverage. So I definitely think the brush is the way to go. Like I mentioned, you could always have that sponge in there and put that in your bag. And then if you ever need more coverage throughout the day, that is a really easy way to like touch up. But I do think that the foundation, like literally when you're applying it first, I really prefer a brush. So I'm going to quickly try to even this all out and I will be right back and we can see what it looks like. So far, I am really liking it. I do think it definitely is semi-matte. So it definitely mattified my face a little bit, but not too much because you still see a little bit of like the glow of my skin popping through. I didn't have a radiant primer or anything. I just had my skincare done, but you can kind of still see the radiance of my own skin. So I really appreciate that it like evened out my skin tone without making it look super makeup-y, and it definitely gave me a medium coverage. I do think that you can build it, so with a brush, it'll give you more of a medium coverage, but I do think if maybe you like saturate it on specific spots, it can create more of a fuller coverage. My advice when you're using a powder foundation is if you really do have bigger blemishes that you want to cover or like your under eye circles, I would just conceal first, powder, and then use the powder foundation. That way you don't have to cake up the powder foundation. So far, it's looking really nice. Let me give you guys a quick little close-up. If you guys see glitter on my face, I did a glitter shadow like 3 days ago and I can't get it all off, but the foundation doesn't have glitter. But do you guys see how it really did even out my skin tone without making it super dry, super matte? It feels good. It doesn't feel dry. And even though the undertone is definitely a little bit different than my neck, this shade does work really well. So I definitely think you should stick to the shade that you are in the CC cream. So I'm going to go off camera, do my bronzer blush, finish out the rest of my face. I will let you guys know how it looks on top of it. And then I will give you guys a little bit of a wear test to see how it wears throughout the day. Guys, right now I'm kind of living for this foundation. So if you're interested in all the products that I put on my face, I will put them down below. I did just set my face with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist, and this is what the skin is looking like. I feel pretty. Like I said, I will put all the products that I use down below, but this is what the skin is looking like. It's interesting because it really did give me really nice coverage, but it looks so natural. Like my face looks very soft. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't feel heavy or drying. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like super makeup-y, especially in person. Like I still don't have any dry patches or anything like that. The makeup that I applied went on beautifully. I had absolutely no problem with anything. I do think that that setting spray definitely melted everything together. I did put a little bit of highlight even though I didn't even need it. So far, I'm really impressed. So if it wears well, this might be my new go-to for every day because I do not like wearing foundation every single day. I'm just not like a heavy makeup kind of person for an everyday. I do like a good powder foundation because it creases less around your mouth. You don't get like as like shiny throughout the day. And so I like a lightweight feel with a good coverage looks. And that's really what I am getting out of this so far. Like I said, currently loving it. It is currently 10 a.m. I am going to try to get this video up by today. So I will give you guys a wear test while I'm editing this video. And I will check back with you at the end of the day to let you guys know how I am liking it. But so far, so good. I'm thinking I should give you guys a quick little video with my phone. I feel like that way you can kind of see more like texture. Okay, so this is what the skin looks like. Obviously, I am in my beauty lights, but with the phone, I feel like you can kind of see more. Yeah, I'm actually really loving it. I think it looks really great. Alright guys, so I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. If you guys want, it's a little cloudy outside, but I'm going to go in front of my window and give you guys another video with my phone, and then I'll come back at the end of the day. But so far, I am loving it. Woo! Okay, as promised, here I am by the window. No filter. This is what the skin looks like literally in front of my window, just with natural lighting, no beauty lights. I'm telling you guys, it looks really nice. It looks healthy. It looks like blurred but radiant. I don't know. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay guys, I am back. So it has been officially 5 hours. So this will be a 5-hour red test, as I do have to upload this video. But here's what the makeup is looking like. Obviously my lips have kind of faded because I've been eating throughout the day. But this is what my skin is looking like. Honestly, I will say like my skin doesn't feel dry at all. If anything, it kind of looks a little bit hydrated. So I personally, with normal to dry skin, have really truly enjoyed this. I think it looks airbrushed, it looks healthy, it doesn't look dry, medium coverage. I don't know how it would be for you who do have oily skin. As I don't have oily skin, I don't know what to tell you, but I will say, because I don't feel like it's drying or anything like that, I don't know if it would last on you. So for normal to dry skin, I do think it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the first powder foundations that I've tried that isn't drying, and it looks beautiful. So if you have been eyeing it, I say try it. It's only $11 and it looks really good. I'm super happy with it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.